Hey guys, Canadian Trapper. Well, decided to take a walk today and do a little bit of scouting for spring muskrat, and I think I'm in the right place here, so let's take a look. I walked out along this little swamp that I know of and came out. Like I said, everything's frozen pretty good, so I found some pretty good signs here. I did trap here a couple of years ago, and I got some pretty good rats out of here. So we got a house right there, and then this is all the swamp here, and we got one over here too. Muskrat hut there too. I know this here, when it thaws, is all open water, so it's probably a good place for some floats and things this spring. So just thought I'd show you this, and maybe when we come back in the spring I'll show you the setup. So like I said, I got a muskrat house over there, here too, so looks like we got a good spot. Alright, so that's where we just came from. This is the other spot here that's generally all open water in the spring and summer. Like I said, I trapped here a couple falls ago, and here we go again. Got another muskrat house here. So this is a promising looking spot. You know, we got a muskrat hut there. This is all basically open water in the when everything's not frozen. You couldn't walk out here like this. Hey guys, Canadian Trapper here. Well, we're back at that spot I just showed you when we were here in the winter with the rat houses. As you can see, it's spring. Spring rats already started, so all the water is flowing really nice. So we're gonna go up to these two ponds and check her out. I brought a float and I got some leg holds for ground sets, so we'll see if we can't get some sets out and catch us a few muskrat tonight. So I'm gonna turn the camera back on when we get back at one of these ponds if there's any good signs. So see you in a bit. Here we are, made her back to the second pond. First pond didn't show much sign, but I want to show you what I'm looking at here. Definitely, there's definitely rats in the water. Look what I see over here. Got a nice little feed bed. See that right over in that corner? All that's that chewed up grass. Right down in there. All fresh muskrat chews. So we're definitely gonna found a place to put our traps. I got more chews over here. Been pulling up the roots in the grass and nibbling on it. So looks like we found a spot to do some trapping. All right, we're back at the pond. So I think that's the best place right out there for my float. Got a muskrat house right there. So I'm gonna go put my float right out in front of it. I'm gonna wire it to that tree. I forgot my rebar that I drive down through the middle, but I don't think current or anything like that's going to be a big deal. And here is pretty dead water. So anyway, I'm going to turn the camera back on when I get back there and I get my float set, and we'll see how she looks. So there's the float. Lots of water there for them to drown once they get hooked up in those leg holds. I'm just using muskrat lure. I didn't bring any bait, so we'll see how that works. Muskrat house right there, so pretty good chance. Got a couple more sets in on this feed bed right here. 1.5 leg holds, wires going back, and they hook to the base of a stake right there. About 2.5, 3 feet of water, believe it or not, in that channel. Plenty of water in there to drown them out. I blocked it off a bit on both sides, kind of just to divert them into that trap. So we got one on each side, so let's see tomorrow if we got anything in there. What we're after. Muskrat looking at us. Wonder what we're doing here. Don't think he's sure. Ha, funny. Well, at least we know there's muskrats here. Well, I know there's muskrat here. We've seen one, and I keep seeing them swimming around in here. My only problem, there goes one way over there. I can see the ripples going in the water. My only deal is here, it's so open, I'm gonna have to come back with floats. I got a couple colony traps, actually funnel traps I guess, in the back of the truck, but there's no real defined runs really. They're just kind of going all through the bushes and everything in there. So I think I drive myself crazy trying to put funnel traps out there and finding the right spot to place them. There don't seem to be any rhyme or reason to where they're swimming. But anyway, we got the other pond pretty heavily trapped on some feed beds, and we got a float trap out in front of the muskrat house. So when I come back tomorrow, I'm going to bring another float or two, and I'll put it right here. See if they don't, if it doesn't bring us any luck. So when I turn the camera back on, it'll be tomorrow morning. We'll be doing a check. Morning, everybody. Well, we're back at those muskrat sets. I brought a float in. I left it at that other pond where we saw that muskrat swimming around yesterday and all those other ones, so I'm going to set a muskrat float in there. But I want to show you something here. I'm going to try to turn the camera without screwing you guys up too much. We got a muskrat in our ground set. Where is he? See if I can see him here. Oh, there he is right there. Right on. I'm going to get him out of the leg hold. I'll reset it, and we'll keep moving on. First spring muskrat.